Hello everyone, my name is Babatunde Onabajo and I'm a programmer, and today we'll be talking about the Lite API provided by the company Nuiti. Lite API is basically a very convenient and easy way to set up a travel app. I found it very convenient. So today I'll be talking about the extension that I've helped build for Google Chrome that integrates with the Lite API. And with the extension, you can search for hotels around the world, and you can also hover over text that appears in the web console, and you can see various hotels associated with that location. It's all available on GitHub, but I'll also be walking through it with you as well. So to install the extension, you basically just head over to Chrome colon forward slash extensions, and then just install the Lite API hotel search. So the extension is actually here. If you see the small icon, if you don't see it, it's advisable to go to the extensions page on Google Chrome and press pin to toolbar, and that will show the extension. So look, if you press this, then it disappears, but if you press it again, it appears. So in order to use the extension, you actually need an API key from LiteAPI. It takes no more than 10 minutes to obtain one. You just register for an account, and then you get your API, and it's compatible with a wide range of programming languages. So what exactly does this API do? So as you can see here, it's called LiteAPI Hotel Search. So to to search the hotels, we need to use our API key. So I'm going to pause for just a moment to input my API key. So I've obtained my API key, and what I do is that I just paste it here. Now, this extension is quite wisely hidden it has hidden the API key through the field, so that is not it's obscured from people who might be trying to watch behind your back. And it's always advisable to keep your API key secure, not only for your data privacy, but you also don't want a huge bill at the end of the month. So just keep that in mind. So once you've obtained your API key, you can then press Save Key, and you get an alert box that says the extension Lite API Hotel Search says API key saved successfully. So now that it's been saved, we're good to go. So in order to find out hotels, what we do is that we need to think of a country code for a given country. So countries around the world, according to international rules, they'll have like a 2-letter code. It's actually not that hard to figure out. So for example, Italy is IT, Britain is GB for Great Britain, France is FR for France, United States is US. Others are slightly more obscure, but you can easily look it up. So for today, we'll use 2 examples, one being Britain, because obviously I'm from Britain, and perhaps the other example that I will give is maybe, let's say, Italy and Rome, since all roads lead to Rome. So let's begin with Britain. So I just type in GB, and I type in London, which is my home city, and which I'm currently living in. So once you've entered those 2 in, you just press Search Hotels. And as you can see here, you get a huge list of hotels that you can visit, together with the latitude and longitude, which you can use for other purposes. So maybe, for example, if you have a Google Maps application, you can see how far it is from you. So where I'm currently living, I actually live not too far from these places. Like Hyde Park is not a place I live too far from. In fact, it's within walking distance. So I'm pretty sure that it's adjusting for your location, or it might just be a coincidence. After that, you might notice that some of these hotels are not showing images. That's primarily because some of these hotels have not included an image that's included within the API. So you might sometimes run into that issue. So let's try Rome and Italy. So to do that, we go back here, we type in the country code. So country code for Italy is IT. And we type in the city, which is Rome. Then we press in search hotels. Oh dear. It's not. Oh, okay. Sorry. There's been an internet connection. Please bear with me. Apologies about that. So we're back. There was like an internet connection issue. So that affected the extension from fetching the data. So that's actually something that should be borne in mind, is that the extension actually does require an internet connection in order to retrieve the data. So we just click the extension here. And as I was stating before, we are looking at Italy this time. So in the country code section, I just type in IT, then I type in Rome, then I press search hotels. And you can see it comes up with a huge list of hotels in Italy, in the Roman, in the city of Rome. So that's actually not the only thing that this extension can do. Another thing that the extension can actually do, and it's quite smart, is that if a particular word, so if a particular country or city is mentioned, you can just hover over it and you'll get a huge list of hotels as well. So to try this out, let's go to, let's go to the BBC. And you can see here that it's been highlighted. So what happens is that each time that particular country is mentioned, it's highlighted. So here's UK, so you can see that the hotels are mentioned. Australia is another one. So there's a lot of hotels, so you can see the various list of hotels that comes up. And also, you can also do it for cities as well. So for example, for London, it's mentioned here. You just hover over it and it should appear. I'm not sure why that's not loading. Let's try Canada. You can see Canada is mentioned. Now, to give my overall review of LiteAPI, I would definitely say that it's very, very convenient and it's very easy, and it doesn't. I mean, obviously, a programmer will still need to be involved, but it doesn't require really advanced knowledge like rocket science or C++ game engine design or something like that. It's actually very, very convenient, and it should take no more than a day to get everything started, like to be up and ready. So it definitely has a huge prospect. I also really love the dashboard as well. It's very, very informative. The only downside that I can see, unless I've missed it, is that it doesn't actually show the amount of queries that you make with regards to your API. So it doesn't, usually with companies that provide their APIs, there's usually some sort of panel where you can see the number of calls that you've made, and I couldn't see that here. Now maybe I might have missed it, I'm not sure, but I didn't see it. So that's all there is to mention and to discuss about the LiteAPI hotel search. Again, you can review it on Gumtree, and I hope that helps. Thank you so much.